So very recently, the Doors Floor 2 update has came out, and for all of you that have been with me from the very start, or at least from half of my channel, I'm going to be going over every single Floor 1 and 2 entity. Get ready for this ride, and without further ado, why am I talking like this? Let's hop into it. So, first entity is Rush. Rush is an entity that will spawn behind the player once they enter a room, and the lights will flicker. You have a few seconds to hide before Rush comes and collapse you. I mean kills you. You should either hide in closets, beds, or even just in plain sight, which is one of the badge names. Basically what I mean by plain sight, let's say there's a wall that Rush cannot see past. If you go into that room and hide in the corner and Rush rushes past, get what I did there? Rush will not be able to kill you or see you. So, yeah, that's Rush for ya. Let's move on to Ambush, Rush's long lost brother, other than Blitz. So, Ambush is like Rush, but the lights will not flicker. They used to, but when the Hotel Plus update came out, you would only hear Ambush's arrival sound before. Ambush would rebound multiple times, and this changed to just randomly. Well, actually, I think it used to be randomly. Anyways, Ambush is an insta-kill like Rush. Now let's move on to Screech, one of the most hated entities from Floor 1. Screech is pretty easy to explain. He will appear in like a dark room. If you enter a dark room, or Rush turns the room you're currently in into a dark room, Screech has a chance of appearing, and you have to look at him or else he'll bite your face off. As you can see in the footage I used, I will give credits in the description. Seek is the first ever entity created, and he will chase you down this long hallway, and at the end, as you can see in the footage, I don't really need to explain because of the footage that I used. Seek will basically chase you, and he's an insta-kill like Rush and Ambush, but instead of just flickering lights, you'll know he's there by the flicker of the lights, and by the way, and the sudden appearance of eyes popping on the walls that will follow your player, basically tracking you with their pupils. So it's random how many doors it takes to get to the library, which holds the entity named Figure. Figure is blind but can hear really, really well, and you have to crouch, as you can see in the footage. Library time. There's also a clock in the library and out of the library. We'll get to the items, So basically, Figure is blind, but he can hear really, really well. So if you're cornered, you have to hide in a closet, and there used to be a heartbeat minigame, but they removed that because players said it was too hard. And Figure now has a new animation. You can distract him with a clock when he will then stomp on it, and in the new cutscene, when Guiding Light knocks the light over, so Figure doesn't get his cheeseburger, he will stomp on the lamp till it is fully broken. What you have to do in the library is find 8 to 7 books. With 7 books, you can just guess the code. Then, before or after you've gotten all the books, you have to get the hint paper, also known as the, just like the library paper. You will have to do this because it will give you clues. It tells you how to put in the code for the code lock on the big door that lets you out of the library. The clock, actually I'll get into the items later. Next up we have Eyes. Eyes is a creature that appears in random rooms, and just either look up, look down, or just look away from him. If you have the crucifix, he will make this noise before fully getting crucifixed. And Figure and Seek can only be stunned with the crucifix. Moving on to Jack. Well, I think what happened with Jack is, I think he might have gotten removed from, he was removed in the Hotel Plus update, but then he was added back in the mines. You can get seeing this footage where you can get a blood room Jack in the mines too. I mean, like floor 2. But I'm not sure you can get him in floor 1 anymore. So Jack basically just jump scares you and prevents you from hiding in a closet. He does no damage, but I forgot to say that Seek and Figure is an insta-kill. Next is Halt. Halt is this ghost, like, Pac-Man figure that will, like, chase you down this long diner room. It used to be a long hallway with drawers, but they changed it, I guess, to have a more hotel style. Moving on, I will add 2 entities to this. Dupe and Snare. I almost said Snoop, like them together. Snare is Pancake, basically evil Pancake that will stab your foot if you walk over him. Dupe will, like, pretend to be doors, and if you enter that door, he'll jump scare you and take a bit of your health away, just like Snare. So they're not insta-kill, they just take a bit of your health away. And yes, I know some of you may be asking, where's Shadow? Where's the Window? I don't think you can get them anymore. I'm only going over the entities that actually do something to you. I think that is it for floor 1. Oh yeah, hold on, Timothy. He is a spider that will randomly appear in drawers. He gives you a mini heart attack in IRL. And he drains 5% of your health. You literally can't die from Timothy. And I'm not going over Jeff, El Gablino, or Bob because, 1, it's obvious why I'm not going over Bob. Jeff is nice, as you can see in the footage, but he has had a bit of an update, so that's cool. El Gablino just talks to you. There's really nothing. And you can purchase items from Jeff. That's all I have to say. If I forgot any harmful or important entities, please remind me in the comments if you even see this video, because my videos don't get many views. Moving on to floor 2, the first entity you may encounter is Giggle. Rush is in the floor 2, but I've already gone over him. Giggle is an entity that giggles and will be on the roof, and well, if you stand under it, it will jump down and start eating your face off. Other players, or you can use a light or a glow stick to stun this entity, and you can rip it off of other players' faces if you have a group of people. Also, we've already gone over Seek, but I want to talk about the Seek chase itself in floor 2. Instead of, crouching through objects and going to different rooms, what you have to do is you have to, jump to different bridge areas. Now, let's talk about Grumble, basically like the main character. Well, Queen Grumble, as I've been seeing people call it. But we'll get into the Queen Grumble. So, Grumbles are matured versions of Giggles. I mean, it's pretty obvious because, same texture. They laugh instead of giggle, or they grumble. See what I did there? Huh? I'll stop. Anyways, Grumble will chase you after the Seek chase. A lot of chasing. And then you have to go to this room where, I don't know, I can't play Floor 2 because I didn't beat the game. But it stuns Grumble for a bit, and then after you get out that room, another Grumble, there's more Grumbles, come down and chase you. So, that's it for Grumble. Next, I want to go over Figure. I mean, we've already gone over him. I just want to say he's somewhere in Doors, floor 2, so yeah. Jeff El Goblino and Bob are in floor 2 as well, in the Jeff shop. Holt as well is, as I've seen, in floor 2. So yeah. I don't know if, oh yeah, the gloom bots. The gloom bats. So basically, if you step on their nest, they will like come out and start chasing you. And even if you don't, and there's a room with gloom bats, don't hold any light source. Glow stick, laser pointer, flashlight, torchlight, I think it's called, the big bulky version of a flashlight. Or that's what attracts them. They're basically like mosquitoes. But instead of sucking your blood, they just straight up bite you. And instead of being attracted to the smell of your blood, they're attracted to light. They're attracted to heaven. They're attracted to light. And I would make another joke where I get up close to the mic and say what they do, but I don't think I can do that because they don't have names like Giggle and Grumble, so. Man, I wanted to make another joke like that. Anyways, let's get into Damseek. Damseek is a well-known entity, probably my favorite entity because of the fucking fire music he has. Damseek is basically just a blob of the Seek ooze, like the Seek goop, but with eyes on it. And in that room where you meet Damseek, there's just a bunch of ink flowing through these pipes. And basically you have to turn off valves to drain the pipes in order to drain Damseek himself. I'm not sure if Damseek is Seek just as a big blob or is just another entity, but basically you have to turn off valves while dodging these Seek worms and hands. And if you fall into the Seek ooze, yes, you can fall into the Seek ooze, because you need to use like objects that are floating in the Seek ooze or goop to basically to get across. After you fully drained Damseek, you meet Queen Grumble, which I will get into that. Queen Grumble is like a Grumble but the Queen, and it's the one that's showed in the ending scene where Seek rises up and fucking kills her. And then, I don't know why, but I feel like this game mostly focuses on Seek floor 2, so I think the main character is Seek. Because we see him not 1, not 2, but 3 times. Actually, no, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 times. We only saw Figure in floor 1. We only saw Figure 2 times, which that's why people believed he's the main character, because we saw him multiple times. And he's like a one-time entity because he's supposed to be in door 50, but he was in door 100. I'll get into the stuff later. I think that's about it for floor 2. If you guys notice that I forgot anything, please put it down in the comments, as I said when I was talking about floor 1. Let's get into the rooms and items. So, door 50 is where Figure belongs. It's a big library. And then, the Seek hallway is where Seek rises up from goop in the ground and chases you. And, that's about it. The mines, as you expect, is about mines. The Seek, you can tell, you're about to get into the Seek chase in floor 2, because there's, as you just saw in the background, there's Seek goop everywhere on the floor. And there's a big pipe that Seek falls down from, which is a pretty cool idea, because he doesn't just raise it up from the goop, he actually, comes down from the pipe. So then there's Grumble's Nest, which I believe is door 150 or 150. If I forgot any rooms that are important or that you guys think that is important, comment down below. As I said, for floor 1 and 2 with the entities. Now let's get on to the item. No, I'm not talking about rooms. That would be a hellhole because of how many damn rooms it has. So, as we get into the items, I want to talk about the like most known item, which is known as the lighter. The lighter. Do I really have to explain this one? It's a lighter, guys. It's a lighter. So then the flashlight. Do I need to explain any of the items? Seriously. A flashlight, a flashlight. Then there's the lockpicks. You know, I don't even think I need to explain these items. Like, we all know what they do, right? Now, one item I do need to explain is the candle, the shears, and the clock. So, prior to the mines update, the candle, you can just, it would already be lit. But in order to light the candle after the mines update, you have to have a lighter to light it. So, realistic. So, that's cool. That'll splash. That's really cool. And now to the clock, the tick-tock clock. The clock is an item used to distract Figure. He will, once the clock winds up, after you wind the clock up and then it slowly ticks down, after it rings, Figure will become enraged and run over to it, smash it into the ground brutally before becoming enraged for a while and then calming down after a bit. The shears are an item in Floor 2 and 1 that can be used to cut vines on either the basement, which has a lot of gold that you can bring over to Floor 2, or the like vined chest in the, I think, greenhouse and Floor 2. And I think that's about it, because I don't need to explain the laser pointer or the bulk light or whatever it's called, or I don't need to explain the glow stick, because if you think I need to explain those items, go fix yourself. No, I'm just kidding. I get why you need me to explain those, but like, seriously. The name, it's in the name. It's self-explanatory. And now, coming to the end of the video, instead of just ending it, I want to say, before we end it, I'm going to play some damn Seek music so you can listen to why I like it so much. And before I do, I just want to say thank you for everybody who stuck around for this long video and from the start. I really appreciate it. Watching some random kid watch some random 9-year-old on the internet build his channel one by one, making cringe videos of me voicing over this toilet head series, and just in general my random videos, like I never stuck to a script. I'm genuinely happy that I got this far, and I just want to say thank you all for all the support. I know it sounds like I'm gonna go away, but I'm not. That's gonna be a long time from now. I really hope you guys are having a good day. If you're not, just know it could always be worse. Because, hey, at least you're not dead. And before I play this, I just want to say, keep your chins up. Never give up, and believe in yourselves all the time. Now I'm going to play like an hour long of damn Seek music. Peace.